Welcome back, Mindcrafters. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, and I am the instructor for the course Mindcraft, which is about learning how to become the boss of your brain. As you are now aware, thoughts come first and feelings second. So when you change your thoughts, you literally change your life. Or, as Dr. Wayne Dyer has put it so eloquently, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Today, we're going to dive headfirst into what it means to shift into the happiness lifestyle. And the place to begin is with gratitude. Why? Because gratitude is the master key to happiness. Last week, I gave you homework, another one-question survey, which was to think about something that you are truly grateful for. There is a reason, and it is not simply touchy-feely, but a for real, based on neuroscience reason. In the Mindcraft course, students keep a daily gratitude journal every day, not just class days. Each day, they're asked to write down 3 things that they're grateful for, with the words, "I am grateful for." This part is essential for the neurons to know what to do. Neurons are very much like a wayward toddler and need very consistent direction and follow-through. After about 21 days, I will check in to see if you are noticing a difference. This is because 21 days is the average amount of time that it takes for a habit to shift and stick. Habits are not made or broken, they shift. Typically, after 21 days, most students see a noticeable difference in how they are perceiving the events in their day. This is due to something called the Tetris effect. For those of you who may not be familiar with Tetris, it is a video game that involves organizing colorful shapes into certain patterns. The brain loves patterns, so it does not take long before the pattern making takes on a life of its own. So, it has been found that playing the game Tetris for as little as 15 minutes can cause these patterns to continue long after the game is over. For example, after playing Tetris and walking into a grocery store, people found themselves mentally rearranging the cereal boxes on the shelves into patterns that made sense, similar to what is done in Tetris. Then, here's the kicker. It was found that something similar was happening with accountants, not from playing Tetris, but from their jobs. When we stop to think about what an accountant does all day long, this makes great sense. Accountants spend the majority of the day looking for errors. They are hyper-focused on finding errors so that they can correct these and avoid penalties with the IRS. Then, an interesting dynamic was revealed. It was found that after spending so much time focused on finding potential mistakes, the accountants' brains had formed a pattern of behavior that was transferring into their personal lives. They began looking for things wrong in their partners, kids, friends, and life circumstances in general. This phenomenon became known as the Tetris effect. Now, here's the good news. We can use the Tetris effect to our advantage as well, by rewiring the brain to look for what is going right in our day, rather than what is going wrong. We can do this very simply and easily with one daily routine, something my Mindcrafters do each and every day of the week for the entire semester, and it takes less than 60 seconds. First, acquire a gratitude journal that is solely for this activity. Then, write down 3 things that you are grateful for each day, which include the words, "I am grateful for," and then fill in the blank. Not just my dog, my partner, but I'm grateful for my dog, I'm grateful for my partner. This is ultra important in order for the Tetris effect to kick into gear, as your neurons need to know what to do. Remember that the brain is very much like a rambunctious toddler and needs constant direction. It also needs commitment and follow-through. Make sure to keep your journal within reach, such as on a nightstand or dresser, to make it easy to keep your new commitment. Also, make sure to wedge a pen in there that is not taken out to use for anything else. After writing 3 things down that you're grateful for each day for 21 days, you will begin to form new neural pathways of positivity. You will begin to look for more things going well in your day without even noticing that you are doing so at first. You are developing a positive filter. What is also cool is while you are building your new positive neural network, you are simultaneously doing something called neural pruning. which means that your brain will begin to trim away the unused neurons that were part of your negative neural network. If you've ever heard of the phrase, if you don't use it, you lose it, well, this isn't a good thing if you're talking about those high school Spanish classes you took years ago, and now you've got nothing left but buenos dias because you haven't used it. This is a good thing, however, if you have reduced your negative thinking and your brain is putting the old negative neural pathways away, as these are no longer being used. This concept is very Darwinian, as the brain wants to survive, and healing is part of survival. Think of it as you would trimming the bushes in springtime. We prune the dead stuff off the ends to make way for new growth. In this case, you're trimming away old negative thought patterns to make way for the new positive ones. Here's the other good news. Whatever we practice, whether it be a sport, playing the violin, cooking, or robbing banks, whatever we practice, we inevitably get better at it. And after a while, it also gets easier and easier to maintain our level of accomplishing whatever it is, which in your case is your new level of happiness. You are now on the road to living a much happier lifestyle, and soon will be able to benefit from the many advantages being happy has to offer. Up until now, I have given you some appetizers of what is to come in the Mindcraft course. There's lots and lots more to follow, including tried and true anxiety hacks, which I have developed myself. A good look at the distorted thinking that leads to depression, the power of a positive stress mindset, more breathing techniques, vagus nerve techniques, and loads of other activities designed to teach you how to take charge of your life by becoming the boss of your brain. Also, I will tell you that I am not one of those do as I say, not as I do people, and nobody's happy all the time. However, I would say that I'm truly happy about 97% of the time, and I intend to share with you my knowledge and strategies to do the same. Click here to enroll, and I look forward to seeing you in the Mindcraft course.